The topics of light and space travel are not mentioned explicitly in any of the learning outcomes of the science specification. So why do you include them in Catalyst?
Well, in Ireland, I suppose we've become accustomed to a traditional syllabus that at its heart prescribe content to be covered over the course of a student's engagement with a particular subject. In contrast to that now, a specification is a much broader document than a syllabus, and it affords teachers and students an opportunity to teach and learn about topics that aren't necessarily listed explicitly in a learning outcomes based specification, which is what we now have. And indeed, to claim that certain topics are gone off the course is inaccurate, misleading, and actually a misinterpretation of learning outcomes. Our rationale for including the topic of light was informed by Learning Outcome 4 from the Earth and Space strand, which requires students to develop and use a model of the Earth-Sun-Moon system to describe predictable phenomena observable on Earth, including lunar phases and eclipses of the Sun and Moon. And we all believe that it's reasonable to assume that if you're teaching students about eclipses, then this topic would need to be foregrounded by initially helping students to learn and understand that light travels in straight lines. Similarly, our rationale for including the topic of space travel was informed by Learning Outcome 8 from, again, the Earth and Space strand, which requires students to examine some of the current hazards and benefits of space exploration and discuss the future role and implications of space exploration in society. We're all of the opinion that in order for students to fully consider the benefits and hazards of space exploration, it was important that they'd first of all have a thorough understanding of space travel from both a historical and contemporary perspective. So on this basis, we felt it necessary to consider the merits of looking into the night sky using both light and radio telescopes. In fact, actually, this is currently one of our primary ways of exploring space, is by looking rather than travelling, and hence we thought it really important to introduce it in the textbook. By introducing these ideas in chapter 26 of Earth and Space, and coupled with the working as a scientist task at the end of that chapter, we believe that we adequately prepare students for a thorough engagement with Learning Outcome 8 of the Earth and Space strand, so that they may comprehensively consider the question, what does space travel mean for us? It may be strictly true that neither light nor space travel are mentioned explicitly in any learning outcome. However, a learning outcomes based spec does promote such flexibility, and it affords teachers great opportunities for creativity in how these learning outcomes may be interpreted and ultimately experienced and realised by their students over the course of their 3-year junior cycle science programme. We have ensured that this creativity and flexibility is embedded in every topic spread in Catalyst, and along with the huge numbers of supports that are available in the teacher's resource book and also the teacher's ebook.